This is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 Plus 2. We're on Xbox Series X taking a look at the game. It does inherit its Xbox One X enhancements, so there's nothing really too particularly fancy to talk about in this one. So we are getting a push towards a 4K resolution, which according to the Digital Foundry folks is about a 1440p, and we get HDR Sport at 60 FPS, and it looks wonderful, and it plays quite well. So we're just kind of going through some easy warm-up type stuff, showing off the game. So this obviously includes the magic of the first and second Tony Hawk game, beautifully redone in this great effort that brings action and destruction and sick moves as you continue to move up and improve your skater, along with enjoying many classic skaters as well from the original game, along with new ones that are on the scene these days, I guess also, but I don't really keep up with skateboarding. And I love to show the destruction of this guy falling and wiping out because it's a lot of fun. But yeah, you can put together some really sick moves and do some cool things and unlock some neat abilities. Every level, the goal is to complete different tasks that you're given, such as finding, I guess you could say, collectibles, scraping your knees, and, finding hidden things on each of the maps. That's how you progress. You find enough of these things, you finish enough of these challenges, and then you're able to unlock a new area that you can visit. And there's new things you can do every time you go about exploring, which is kind of cool. And it's, oh wow, I actually never altered the gap there. That is hilarious. But we're going to switch over to, well, we should finish the run because I think that was actually the last thing I have to do in this one. But there's a wide range of different tracks, and there's also some other modes. So we're going to show off a little bit later the not the online. I don't want to show off the multiplayer. The multiplayer is pretty cool. You're competing with other people and like matches. That's very well done. Good game modes, good challenge. Anyways, like I was saying, you can go to different levels. We'll do, I don't know, the school is kind of a classic one or whatever. Tons of different levels, things to do. It all loads pretty quickly. You jump into matches, you have a good time. Goes how it goes. Then past that, there is this really cool kind of creator system where you can, like, I don't know how you would describe it. You can build all these neat tracks and things like that, and it's just sort of neat the options that are present within this one in order to, like, really do some neat things, have some fun challenges, and it just expands the scope of what's present within this and the things you can do. It's just very wonderful what they did here in terms of, like, the different levels, the scope of play, the missions, the challenges. If you're a fan of Tony Hawk games from back in the day, this is probably, like, the greatest thing you've played in, I don't know, a decade. By far. It's very well done. And I'm probably even a very casual skateboard fan back in the day. I've never really skateboarded in real life. I've tried it like one or two times, and it's like not my thing. But I know a lot of people like it. And we did play the Tony Hawk games way back when. I think my friend had them. We played them at his house. I remember having the skeleton guy arm and stuff. So I think we played up to like 4, Tony Hawk 4 or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's great to see it like brought back here and really recreated in such a fascinating way, because you wouldn't think of this as being something that would work nowadays, these levels, but the way they've redesigned them, the realism, the scope of the environment and everything like that, it's very well done. And I love the rewind feature. I find it absolutely fascinating. So you're seeing how I'm able to, like, well, it's not a rewind feature, but it kind of looks like a rewind thing where you basically come back after wiping out. I think that looks really cool, and it's super snappy for getting you back into what was going on in the action and stuff. I think that was very well handled in this one, because I know that's a bit of a upgrade over the classic style. But there's lots of different things you can do in this one, a lot of freedom in regards to like the challenges and everything like that. And I'm really just like casually skateboarding through this to show things off, so we'll switch off to another level here. So this is the New York City level. This is part of the second Tony Hawk type game. Again, having different challenges, and different goals, and different objectives that you can work towards, and face planning. It's kind of funny. But yeah, you can really just have a good time working, trying to get points, doing different things around the map, and exploring and seeing what the world has to offer. It's It's very expansive, and then the personalization and the customization, they just really nailed this game in general. I think it was something that really did not only please the fans, but it brought back the action and the intensity that this series used to have back in the day. And I think a lot of people, I finally grinded that. I tried that so many times in the past. Unbelievable. Because I'm not even like really putting an effort in right now. I'm getting all these challenges done. It drives me nuts. But I like more of just the free skating. They do have an option where you can literally just jump in and, you know, you can play the different maps. And you don't have to feel the competition of trying to actually get anything done, which is kind of nice. But, you know, it's really up to you if you want to jump in there. And you got to improve your character, too. You got to, like, boost up your skills in order to be able to pull off tricks better and stuff. It's a very interesting sort of experience. Like, you can make some great combinations, and I know there's a lot of more intense players out there that do some like wild skill tricks, right? I'm more like just grinding along, which is not too impressive, but you can pull off some like wild stuff as you're going around here. I've seen some truly impressive like chains, but it really comes down to your, you know, skill level and how much you play the game, I guess you could say, how serious you are about it. And the adventures you want to have. They just really recreated this in such a fascinating way. I'm never going to get that tape up there. It drives me just nuts. I can't seem to ever line it up right. I've even watched guides about it, which is kind of funny. But yeah, there's like such a like technical detail to getting things done, and you know, the challenges and the wipeouts. It's just like a really fun time. And another level, I guess. You know, I think they really hit the mark with this one, being a perfect mix of history while also doing something new. And I think they pleased a lot of people with the creation of this one. The light destruction and everything is fun as well. It's just a very interesting sort of title that, again, I really didn't ever anticipate was actually going to come out. But alas, here we are, like playing a brand new Tony Hawk game, and it's good. It's damn good. It's why people love the series in the first place, and it kind of hit a wide range of individuals across different genres. Oof. Fun knockout. But yeah, there's a lot to kind of take in with this one. A lot of fun that can be had, neat abilities and tricks and things you can improve and skills, and you know, it's just a very neat sort of game that you don't really see these days, and I think it's kind of fun how they were able to bring it back and add to it and still keep that original charm and, you know, please all the different types of audiences when it comes to this, because this is really quite perfect, you know, when it comes to skateboarding experiences. And it's like, I do wonder what they'll do next, because you know they're not gonna, I'm just like totally wiping out here, because you know they're not gonna let this one go now that they know that there's so much potential for you know, like profit, and people love it so much. See, the thing is though, it's really, really good, right? Like, you just see that, the details in the environments, how fun it is to play, how weird it is. It's just a very, very good game. The whole way through this, the different things you could do, the challenges, the moves. It feels cool, it's smooth, and then the customization and what you're working towards. It's just like a peculiarly well done experience that I really would have never thought we'd ever see again. And thus, here it is. And I'm actually surprised they didn't optimize it. I guess they really don't need to, because people would grab it regardless. But we'll show off the custom stuff now. So this is one of the custom parks that's in the game. That's right, you could actually make this yourself, putting together all the different pieces. It's a very intuitive system and setup. And yeah, it's very easy to jump into and share your creations with others, and of course play the other maps and setups that other people have created, which I think really does add a lot of longevity to what this experience has to offer, because you could just keep playing and playing with tons of different creations and builds from different people. It just constantly keeps things fresh. Now, I don't know, it does have some restrictions, but I think for what it offers, you can build some truly insane level setups. And I'm genuinely curious to see what they're going to do with, like, maybe if they're doing like a next gen one, just the scope and the increased style that you could like provide for people creation-wise. I think we could truly see some amazing tracks, and I think that's going to be a big part of the next gen in general, is like user content within games, allowing people to really be powered and able to create some wild things. I make the comparison to kind of Dirt. If you've not checked out Dirt 5, it's kind of fantastic on next gen, but they've got an amazing kind of creation system in that one for creating new, well, I don't, tracks, circuits, racing areas that you can go on. It's called the Playground. It's very, 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 very well done. So, I mean, I think that's going to be a big driving force of, like, next-gen game content, is just people building stuff and keeping the games alive for a lot longer than they normally would. Because I think that's really what this one does, is it kind of just excites people to keep on skateboarding and playing in different ways. And I think that's kind of exciting. Ooh, I like the wipeouts. I'll let you in on that secret. I find them funny. But yeah, it's just kind of a free spot, and there's so many weird things that people have like created and allow you to like visit and check out. It's just kind of nuts, the things you can do and the fun you can have along the way. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this look at Tony Hawk 1+2, well, Pro Skater 1+2, and hopefully we'll show off another Tony Hawk game down the road when they announce the new one at some point, because I know it's going to happen, because this one was super popular. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the action and seen some exciting things and some sick wipeouts and get a gist of what the game's looking like and running like here, which is absolutely perfect, just like it did on Xbox One X. So no real surprises.